If you suddenly had fuck you money, what would be the first thing you did? I'd get dental implants so I wasn't in constant pain / didn't look like I started every day with a hearty breakfast of crack. Edit. The feel compelled to say that I've never smoked crack or meth in my life. I did all my damage with cigarettes, sugar, and good old-fashioned neglect. I didn't brush my teeth nearly enough, often going days or weeks between brushing. Yes, depression. I didn't feel like there was a point, and now I'm at what I consider to be a catastrophic level of damage. I haven't actually felt any tooth pain in a very long time unless you count poking my tongue or cheek with a jagged bit once in a while. I had 2 initial quotes from dentists, one for $15,000 and another for $17,000. Both came with the caveat that they'd likely cost more because of an unknown number of extractions that'd require surgical removal. Dental tourism isn't really an option. I'd be looking at multiple procedures requiring recovery and return trips that I'd rather not make internationally, alone, and require being put under for surgery. I'd rather not go that route. I live paycheck to paycheck, and not well. I bring home about $2,800 a month, and finances not covered by my medical insurance, and even those TBH in the scales of thousands of dollars are a fanciful dream not even worth thinking about for me. Yes, America. If you read nothing else in the Post, brush your fucking teeth. For you and everybody else having dental issues, come to Colombia and have your teeth fixed here. It is incredibly cheaper than the USA and the quality is excellent. You could pay for the travel and a 5-day stay in a good hotel plus the dental work, and it would still be way cheaper than what it costs in USA. Google dental tourism in Colombia. Buy a house in the mountains and start a farm. I just want peace. I've been stuck in fight or flight mode most of my life. I actually did this. My husband passed away. One day a couple of years after, I just mentally snapped. I literally auctioned all of my stuff and the house off. Just said screw it. Used the money to buy a rundown farm in the middle of nowhere Appalachians. Been here for a few years now and I've never been happier. No nosy neighbors to get in my business. No one here knew my husband. No one asking me questions or snide comments about my life. It's just so peaceful here. I'm amazed at how much time I spend outside just listening to my animals and nature. If you ever get the chance to, just do it and don't look back. I can't even explain how good it's been for my mental health. I'd buy the company I work for, burn it down, and collect the insurance money and build a public restroom in its place. Lack of public restrooms is a serious issue. I salute your attempts at addressing this issue. You could even spring for the public restroom robot cleaner because those things are cool and you're going to be old money bags. I'd retire my dad 46M immediately. After my mom left when I was 13, 25M now he stepped up to be in the role of both parents to us 3 kids, and we struggled bus pretty hard for a few years until I was able to start working to help out, even though he said I never had to. I haven't seen my mom since I was 17. Both my younger sisters and I are eternally grateful for this man. He taught me everything I needed to know to grow up and be the man I'm now today. So, I'd return that favor. I'd buy him a house with a big-ass garage and workspace so he could work on his classic cars and trucks all he wants. I'm in that mindset now. I'm working to not only have a successful life right now, but to take care of my own family and him. I'd look up that thread where a finance lawyer outlines exactly what I should do. There was a step-by-step guide for putting X amount in trusts, buying property, and how to set yourself up to not ruin yourself as many have with lottery winnings. Step 1. Tell no one. Edit. Wow. So, this is the comment that blew up. Huh. Lol. Thanks for Updoots and Silver. As your attorney, I advise you to rent a very fast car with no top, and you'll need the cocaine, tape recorder for special music, Acapulco shirts. Get the hell out of LA for at least 48 hours. It blows my weekend, cause naturally I'm going to have to go with you, and we're going to have to arm ourselves to the teeth. I would buy all the pieces of property along the nearby coast and hillsides that developers have been trying to build on for years and make it all open space for the public and get some sort of clause that it can never be built on for hundreds of years of something. You want to establish a conservation land trust. I'd have to quit my job. I'm a dentist and I really like my job. I have a colleague whose co-resident won the lottery. Financial advisors and lawyers advised her to quit because of the risk of patients suing to get a piece of that money. So, yeah, I'd have to quit. So all these billionaires wanting to get their teeth fixed and the one dentist here quits his job. If we're talking extreme fuck you money like $1B plus or so, I'd turn into a creature of philanthropic chaos. Imagine gifting $1M to everyone you work with anonymously and arranged so that the taxes and such are handled by your legal team. What would that do to them? Would they quit? Would their work ethic change? I'd want to observe all of this. Pay rent for a year for everyone in an apartment complex. Walk into a university and tell them you're covering tuition for all students for the next 4 years, no negotiations, no criteria. Go out for dinner and tip every working employee $1M. Stuff like that.